last summer, they had a mishap and they didn't get docked and they kept on going right out into the lake and turned around and came back.
I think you told me that.
Which I don't think that ever has happened before. We'll know in a minute if they're going to drop that anchor or not. Usually they're over this way a lot further, so I'm going to guess they're not going to.
Perhaps we're in for another mishap.
It's not a car ferry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where the cars?
They're inside there.
Inside?
It used to be a railroad ferry. For railroad cars. I'm guessing he's not going to drop that. When he drops the anchor, he's over this way quite a bit. But maybe they are. Well, there it goes. That's a 7,000-pound anchor.
Look. Look at the bow coming around.
There's a hole in the bottom. There's a depression in the harbor there because they dock at the same place all the time, and it drags a little bit. See, there's the hatch that they open up and close.
That car's swinging around there.
See where he's going to back up? He's going to back up right there.
To that concrete.
No, it's all wood.
Oh, that's wood?
That's all wood, yeah.
So here it looks like concrete.
No, it's all wood. I think the anchor just took hold.
And he's pivoting.
Carferry with that, but they just left them all up on the deck somewhere. I don't know where
We got a good spot for seeing this.
Huh?
We got a good spot for seeing
Yes.
this.
That's very interesting.
Are you taking a video?
Uh-huh.
Audio?
Uh-huh.
Now that's kind of a cool view right there.
Yeah.
This thing does look like the badger down there. Down over there.
I think they're sister ships.
Yeah, sure they must be.
They're close anyway. Now, Gene, a ton of coal can't be very big, so for 39 tons, that sounds cheap to me. But I don't you? A ton of coal would fit in one of those dock boxes, wouldn't it?
I haven't seen a ton of coal since we had a coal furnace
I've
out
seen
on
it.
the farm.
I've seen it. I know what a ton of steel looks like, and it's not near as big as that.
Back when I was a kid, we had a coal furnace on the farm, and I had more of an idea what a ton
Yeah.
of coal looked like. Since I've been in town, I kind of forgot about it.
Our house in Decatur used to be coal, but I guess now when I was when I was a kid, it was oil, heating oil,
Yeah.
just like the farm.
Yeah.
But down in the basement where the old coal bin was, there was a box about probably not that big, and you filled it up with coal. And you cranked it, and it went up into the living room, and there was a seat. You lifted up the seat, and then there was your coal right next to the fireplace.
Oh, brother.
And so we still use coal in our fireplace when I was a kid, just because of that.
Yeah. I have to get her back in there.
Well, I imagine doing that a couple hundred times a summer. That gets to be old hat for that
Yeah.
for that captain.
Yeah, I don't mind that's too complicated a job. But he's getting her back right in
Now,
there.
when it's really windy, I'm sure it's a little bit of a
A little bit more of a
challenge.
challenge.
And there he is.
And used to take cruises. Cruise ships had to come in, get in there sideways, so they had a little things on the side of it, little turners, that pulled her in after they pulled up there like long.
And see, they're throwing lines over to those guys.
Huh?
They're throwing lines to those guys
Oh,
with the orange vests on
out there on the.
the walkway.
Oh,
I just saw them catching lines there. Now comes the bigger line.
out there.
Did you hear it that time?
Heard that one pretty well.
Is that Morse code?